Hi Leo, this is Marishi on my channel Shulakan. I've already pulled out 5 cards to see what is the story which wanted to come through for this week. If you were the 6 of Pentacles as your first card, 2 of Cups, center of the reading as a 2 of Swords in reverse. We've got a 10 of Swords in reverse and the Prince of Swords in reverse as your last card. Behind the deck is an Emperor card. When I broke the deck, Ace of Cups. Okay. Leos out there, some of you really need to make a decision. Okay, there is a strong need to make a decision in regards to something which might be at the verge of dying. Okay, there seems to be a relationship reading from the looks of it. Okay, if things are not working out, there is a strong need to really make a decision. You might have been contemplating what needs to be done, but I'm urging you, it's time. You cannot stall it anymore. You just cannot stall it anymore. There has to be some kind of an effort which needs to be done. If there is no communication between the two of you and you're still looking for patching things up, I would really advise you, you cannot wait any longer. This is a strong message for some of you. Oh, sorry, this happens. Yes. You might feel like you are the emperor, okay, because it just, I wasn't looking at the cards, this is what is coming through, okay, but it wanted me to look at the emperor which was behind the deck. You might feel like you have everything, okay, or you want to project the, project yourself as somebody who has it together, but I wouldn't say it is just a facade. What you really want is this Ace of Cups. You really want to fix it, okay? But if you sit like with the arrogance of an emperor who has it all, okay, who has it figured out, which is not the case. If you really think you can just sit there and make the other person come to you, you're going to lose out. Okay? You have been contemplating, okay? But for some reason, when I broke the deck again to show you the Emperor, it showed me the King of Swords in reverse. Makes complete sense. King of Swords in reverse is somebody who is being a little immature right now. Okay, you might be the damn emperor, but the way you're thinking right now is almost childish. You're going to screw things up. If you stick with this facade, that people have to come to you, okay? If you really want this with the other person, you really want this, it might be you who needs to do something about it. And when I say who has to do something about it, it might be you who might have to take the first move. Yeah. With the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. Because it seems like right now there is no communication. It's like seems like to be a dead end right now. Like, you know, abruptly ended. And if you don't want it to be permanent, do something. Yeah. Ten of Swords in reverse. Resurrection. Okay? It's a dead situation. You have bloody 10 swords on your back. It's difficult to get up from there. It's going to hurt. Okay? Your pride might get hurt. Okay? Trying to put in the effort. You first. Yeah? That is something, yeah, which I don't do. Don't keep that attitude, because it's not going to work. What is important is having this relationship. Having this relationship with this person, if that is important more than your pride, then really do something about it. Okay? Stop thinking. Action is required. Take off the blindfold. Okay? It's high time. You have been thinking, should I just wait? Should I just wait? Okay? And just sit tight and wait for the other person to approach me. Just one sec. I wish I can show you more of cards, but this is how it is. Can you see it? Okay, this is how it is. So behind the Emperor, when I showed you the Emperor, we have got the Empress in reverse. Dude, if you're thinking the Empress is going to budge, okay? If you sit like this, with this arrogance of the Emperor, wishing for this woman to come and approach you, this woman is unhappy right now, okay? And there is no way on earth she is going to budge. It is definitely asking you to make the action, okay? You know how this works. I might be speaking directly to the cross-washer, or I might be speaking directly to the Leo people out there, okay? Gender, switch it around, okay? I wouldn't know. If I'm speaking to the Emperor, this might be a woman as well who's coming through as a little more masculine. Okay, you know, you should know how it works by now. Okay, instead of making me say it in every reading. The High Priestess in reverse. Some of you might be, you know, might not want to listen to your inner voice right now. Your intuition is telling you to do something about it, but yet you're sitting there not wanting to listen to it because you think you have all the wisdom in the world. I know this seems a little harsh. I really feel like it's coming through a little harsh, but I can't help it, okay? Because I would want you to, my only purpose here in this reading is for you to know what you will lose out, okay? You will lose out on the woman who's not going to budge. If you really want this Two of Cups and the Ace of Cups, okay, you really want this. Yes, it's big, it's big, okay? That is why I'm stressing. I don't want you to lose out on this just because of some petty, okay, silly arrogance which is coming between the two of you. I really don't want you to lose out, okay? I have nothing else to gain. I really don't have anything else to gain. This is for you. I'm speaking for you, okay? I wouldn't know whom I'm speaking to, but this is what is coming across. You might need to hear it from me today. If you want to resurrect this relationship which you're losing, okay, where things are not working out, if you don't want this to be permanent, and this is very strong message for some of you because this has been going on. Don't wait anymore with the Seven of Pentacles. You have waited long enough. Do something. Yeah? You just cannot hang in there. Okay, that would be the wrong. Um, with the high priestess in reverse, it's going against everything what really needs to be done right now. Okay, and you know it within yourself. Okay, that is why I see you very much contemplating. Should I or should I not? Should I or should I not? Okay, let's wait. Okay, she or he might come through. If you have this, you know your person better than me, and you know the answer to this question. Okay, you know how this person is, how disappointed they are right now. Perfect couple, the two of you, emperor and empress, perfect couple, but yet one person is unhappy. Okay, don't give up on this. Oh. Okay, if you go with your okay, if you really wow, it's double sevens. It's almost like it's asking you, it's almost fated telling you, don't have all these illusions. It's time to just see through things. Okay, it's time to just stop waiting. Okay, it's time to stop, trying to figure out, trying to having things up in the clouds, having these illusions, having these all these second thoughts about it's almost dreaming. Okay, you are in this fantasy world that people have to come to me. Okay, I'm not going to go to them. That's a little arrogance. That's why it's a little egoistical. Okay, see through things as it is. If you really want this Nine of Cups, if you really want this relationship with this person, which is what you wish for, what makes you content, what makes you happy, is this relationship with this person, is being with them. And you need to take the blindfold from your eyes, remove it. Okay, this reading is stressing me out. Okay, with the Strength card. Okay, you need to understand, you're not going to be a small person, you're going to be a bigger person. Even if you go towards what you want, that is a strength in itself. Okay, why am I holding on to these cards? Yes, making the decision. Yes, this is a way it showed me the King of Swords in reverse, who's very immature, who's very illogical, who's very selfish, self-centered. All that, it came along with the Emperor. This is the way you're thinking. You need to embrace, do what is needed. Okay, get out there. This woman will go to any extent to make things work. Okay, and prioritize what is important to you, even if it means it is going against your normal way of life. Like I said, people come for help to me. I don't go to the people. You need to step down the throne, okay, and mingle with the subjects, mingle with the people to know how things work. You need to be up close. I'm not telling you the emperor, you are a real emperor in real life. No, I'm just saying the characteristic of this person. You need to be approachable, and for that you have to go to any extent. You need to be smart about it, very strategic about how you do things. Okay? And that is a power in itself. You need to embrace that side of you. Again, a Leo card. You have it within you. You are a performer in life. You might be the emperor, but you can, camouflage yourself into characters. Even if it is not you. Okay? But when you want something, get into the character. How simple is that? Because otherwise, you're going to lose out on what is important. Okay? When you are by yourself and you don't have the company of people whom you really want or wish to be with you, and you don't do your part. Oh my God, this reading. You just need to do your part. Okay? Otherwise, you're not going to be satisfied. You're not going to be content. If you keep up with the arrogance you have, you're going to lose out on somebody who is very important to you. And then you will keep thinking about this person for the next 40 years. If only. If only I just messaged this person hello, and things would have just picked up from there. Because when I see the Six of Pentacles, there is an element about one person giving out and the other person is, you being the bigger person. Somebody is being generous and that is being asked of you. When I say you, let me just repeat it. I might be speaking to the cross-watcher. However the story makes sense, you know where to place yourself in the character. Okay? King of Cups. Okay? Whichever you're sitting on the throne, you're not going to be happy with your surroundings because what you really want, whom you really want, is not there with you. So all the riches, all the company which you have around you is not going to compromise. It's not going to satisfy you. Yes. Because something did not work out the way it should have. Some of you might have been married as well. Okay, Six of Cups. You had a past with this person. Not anymore, because even with the Knight of Swords in reverse, I see something has come to an abrupt end. You need to pick up. You really need to pick up. And do something about it for that to resurrect from the dead. Okay? Something is falling apart. I think when I started out the reading, I said, it's almost dying. That's what I get again. It's a dead end right now. It's only up to you to make this choice. How things should go on from here. It's almost like you have the power, even when you are the emperor, okay, emperor behind the deck, you have the power to make it or break it. Okay, it's up to you. You can call it quits, like make it permanent, or you can actually turn things around from here on. Yeah. Three of Pentacles and the Prince of Cups. There is an element of other people who's involved. The reason, which might be the reason for things being frozen in the past. It could be family, it could be friends, it could be a third person itself. Okay, a third party itself. Okay, there is an element. Some of you might be going through a divorce. Some of you might be going through a divorce. In the process, in the process of being done, completely done, dissolving a relationship. Prince of Cups, and it's almost like one person doesn't want anything to do with the other person anymore. That person might be the one who is approaching the lawyers, who is approaching the advocates to end it. Does that make sense? Somebody really doesn't want to come back. This could be the Empress who is in reverse. Somebody is very unhappy. Somebody might have walked out on you and doesn't want to come back actually, because they don't have anything to offer anymore, because they might have found out something. They might be the person who is dissolving this relationship. That card and the Queen of Pentacles, some of you might be dealing with an earth sign person or a Gemini person. Somebody doesn't want to nurture it anymore. Somebody really doesn't want to make it work anymore. Somebody is looking to leave everything in the past and completely, when I said completely done, that completely makes sense to me right now. They want to dissolve something, okay, and then move on with their life. Leave things in the past and move on with their life. They're done fighting. Oh my God, who is this for? Absolute torture throughout the reading. Okay, whoever it is, you need to comment. 5 Wands in reverse. Somebody is done fighting. Somebody doesn't want to argue anymore. It's almost like, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, talk with my lawyers. Because even with the Knight of Swords, they are done. They're just done. So it's a conflictual energy. There is a conflictual energy. One person doesn't want to make it work, and one person is sitting arrogant, wants this person back so badly, but don't know what to do about it. That is why. That is why it started off saying, you cannot wait anymore. If you wait, when I showed you the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you don't have the time to think. Just do something about it. Just do something about it. Still telling you. Because what if, because the other side of the story showed me the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Can we not ignore this? No. This is what is on the other side. Okay? And you need to surrender to it. If you need to surrender your facade of being the emperor in this relationship. You need to, when I said you need to come down to earth and mingle and be approachable, forget about the throne you're sitting. Okay? Look back on what you're going to lose. Okay, you cannot fight this anymore. You will need to surrender to what is much more important. It's almost like asking you to, just give me a second. It's almost like asking you to be a little more vulnerable to the other person. If you need to make it work, because it's almost like a miraculous change. And for that to happen, you need to do something way differently from your character, which is not expected out of you. And when I say that, because the other person is so bloody disappointed with you and not wanting to do or have anything with you anymore, the only way you can, turn things around, because I see you, I see you wanting this so badly. I see you wanting, but the thing is, even my third eye is hurting throughout the reading. It's almost like you're confused. You are pretty much lost. It's almost like you're scared of the humiliation, what you might go through if you approach this person. And when I said vulnerable, revealing yourself, revealing your heart, revealing your actual feelings for this person, how much ever it might make you feel small, don't be silly. Okay? Don't be silly about it. If this is what needs to make them know what you really feel for them, okay? What you really feel for them, and you really want this with them, then you need to step down from the throne. Just step down from the throne and reveal yourself, actually. Princess of Cups and the Three of Swords. This person whom you're dealing with is very much hurt. And I want to say, you hurt them so bad. When I look at the Nine of Wands, who's looking back at the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Wands, okay? It's almost like asking you to surrender to your old ways, which you are very used to, the patterns, your patterns, which might be the reason why you have lost them. You need to surrender that first. And make them believe you've changed. Because this person whom you're dealing with is very much hurt. It's almost like the cup is empty now. They have nothing to offer you. How much ever you try, they have nothing. They're not driven. They're just not. I'm telling you this. It's up to you how things are going to, it's completely up to you. When I spoke about being the performer, you gotta be the performer. But I would tell you, only do it if you are genuinely willing to change for this person. Because you must realize by now what is the reason why they're done with you. Yeah, why are you done with you? Why they are done with you. This person is living their life now. They're good without you. They're good without you. But I would say, even with the Five of Cups and the Three of Cups, even when they're celebrating, this person is disappointed. They are disappointed. They might seem like somebody who is enjoying themselves, but they are unhappy. They are unhappy, okay? They might be waiting on you to do something, okay? I'm telling you, this person, whoever it is, who's unhappy with you, is not going to budge, okay? If you're expecting them to do something about it and come back to you or blah, 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 no. That is not an option. If you want to make it work, then the ball is in your court, okay? with the Four of Cups. Yes. Stop sitting and sulking. Stop sitting and crying over what has been lost. Okay? You need to do something about it to get back together. Okay? Yeah. And stop thinking negatively. That is the main thing. Okay? Stop holding on to these grudges and this, things which is not important. Okay? Like when I started off, I told you, I don't go to anyone. They gotta come to me. If they want to, they want me, they have to come to me. You stop with all that arrogance. Okay? That is not getting you anywhere. You're holding on to crap. Just let it go. Okay? Stop hanging in there doing nothing. Take some action. I'm telling you, you don't have the time to waste anymore. You have already wasted time. I always say this. The longer you take, the further the gap. Okay? That's happening right now for you. Okay? Don't let it fade out. Whatever you have, time fades it out. Don't let it be a memory of the past if you want to live with them in the present. Yeah? Because yes, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The security, it's the portrait which is fading away. You might have thought, 20 years from now, I will have my grandchildren with this woman or with this man. We'll get married, we'll have children, we have grandchildren, we have dogs, and we have houses together, blah, blah, blah. But it seems like the portrait is fading away. The more you sleep on it, not doing anything about it, thinking what needs to be done, I need some kind of an enlightenment. I'm giving you the bloody enlightenment right now without sitting under the tree or hanging from the tree. Okay? You have contemplated the situation far too long. I'm telling you, you are losing out. You're losing out. Okay? You've come this far. You still have a chance. Make use of it. There is still a potential. Not all is lost. Not all is lost. I'm telling you, there is still a chance. But only if you do something about it. It's all in your court. Okay? Yes. The wheel, okay? You can turn the wheel in your favor. You can get out of this situation. Okay, Five of Pentacles came out in reverse. You can literally get out of the stranded situation, which is cold, which is uncomfortable, which is like being stranded without your partner. All that can be changed. All that can, you can get back with this person only if you do something about it. Only if you get out of this Eight of Swords, trapping yourself in this mental space where you think, what if they humiliate me? What if they don't want to come back to me? All that crap. Be the fool. Be the fool. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's life is an adventure. Get your hands dirty. It doesn't matter. At least you will know 40 years from now, I tried. You don't have to regret anymore. The memory which you will have is, I tried, okay, but they didn't want to come back. We decided it is over. I tried my best. But if you never tried and 40 years from now, you would just keep thinking all through the years. What if I tried? Maybe they would have come back to me. At least you wouldn't have that regret of not knowing what it could have been. Yes, the devil. It will always. Okay, the devil is in the head. The devil is the one who is trapping you with all these negative thoughts. Okay, of not letting you. Okay, why? It's the little devil who says shit in your ears. Yeah. No, don't do that. Oh, she's not going to respect you if you go and, ask her to get back with you. No, don't do that. Because she is going to humiliate you. That is a stupid devil. Just flick it off your shoulder and do what you got to do. Because what I see is this beauty. Okay? Whom you can have in your arms. A full cup of love. Okay? I'm going to stop here. This is Marishi, you're my channel, and next week, bye bye.